And you know who's hasn't been doing real well either, who's been tanking pretty quick, is Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. But so a little piece of good news is that Bud Light executive has stepped down over the weekend. So if you didn't see this, here we are, New York Post. Bud Light marketing executive behind Dylan Mulvaney partnership takes leave of absence. Could be a very long leave of absence, but now they are going to be replaced by this global marketing officer who was already a part of the company. But it seems like Anheuser-Busch is getting a little bit smart. But would that make you think that our White House might be smartening up? Any chance of that, guys? What would be your take?
I would say negative.
Definitely a negative.
Slim
So here's what the press secretary. Yeah, you got. Yeah, what do you think about the press secretary, Terrence? What do you think? What do you think she had to say?
You know what? Let's listen. I'm curious myself.
Let's do
American. Post a video about a brand of beer they enjoy, and it leads to bomb threats. It's clear that level of violence and vitriol against transgender Americans has to stop, and the president has been very clear. I just laid this out. The administration is going to do everything that they can to protect LGBTQI plus people who are under attack, and that's what we've been seeing across the country, especially in state houses. And so we're going to fight alongside them to protect their rights. They should be allowed to be who they are, who they want to be, and they should be able to speak out against, and we should be able to speak out, and others should be able to speak out against hate and discrimination. But look, that type of dangerous rhetoric, that type of vitriolic language and violence, that needs to stop.
You mean like when you're insulting the actual people that were buying your beer that stopped buying the beer? You mean that kind of language?
Those all American, real American voices, those people?
Yeah.
Those people?
Well, you know what's interesting is they hired a couple consultants, and one of them used to be on the Trump administration to try to get the brand back on board. I mean, they lost $5 million in just 2 weeks.
Right.
Those real American voices are what matters, right, Terrence?
Well, when you let woke politics run your business or influence your business, you tend to lose money. And I'm sure more companies will see that and say, you know what, we're just going to stay out of politics and focus on our business.